Today is the first day of June. It's June 1st, and it's Pride Month. And so the mom just requested for the beer glass so that she can celebrate. And we got a special edition Raptors edition. I'm going to tell the Lion's parents why we have lovely food today. As you can see, that we have a quarter suckling pig. We have 2 small lobster with steamed rice. This is an add-on, barbecue pork with nuts. And then this was a gift, which is duck feet, I believe. And here is beef sirloin with broccoli. Here is free-range chicken with garlic and onions.
That looks really good.
Yeah.
These two look good.
And then we have fish fillets here, right? So it's very good. Everything was just $135 flat, and then they give you a $10 discount coupon for next time. I'm really excited. And I'm just waiting for the mom to sit down, and then I'm just tell them why we have this meal, you know, because it's not like it's Father's Day or whatever, right? Why a special meal? Like, I don't spend over like $150 every day, every meal, right? So why today? So 今日啦，我請你哋食飯啦，因為咧今日6月1號啦，係 Pride Month 啦，都係 Pride Month 啦，係同性戀今年啦係咪係慶祝同性戀同埋家庭支持。嗰啲溫暖，咁我想講啦 ，thank you for 接濟我哋兩個啦，同包容我喺你個家入邊啦，and 我覺得我有福氣啊 ，thank you。So I'm glad that we only bought 3 cans of beer because I'm not really an alcohol person, and it's great to only drink what you can in one sitting. And there's always plenty of sitting. So she's getting tonic water, and which is like a tonic water, and then we mix it with some lime. So then it's more diluted and therefore it's less alcohol level, and then Colvin here doesn't get too drunk. 我中意你個藍色衫啊！你襯佢。因為但係平日都着住藍色嘅。Okay. I'm so ready. I'm like I want to like. Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
乾杯。
Healthy.
身體健康，快樂。OK， 好啊。Yay. Ah, what a lovely feast. Okay, one more round of a lovely feast. Okay. Happy June, everyone. So it's just a casual June 1st. We're celebrating Pride Month. And we had some lobster dinner today. How was the dinner?
I enjoyed it. There was lobster, which is my favorite. And there was fish. The fish was actually
Again.
surprisingly good.
Surprisingly good, okay.
So I like it. Yeah. And then the other stuff, there's like other pieces I didn't get to. There's like beef. There's a lot of like beef ribs.
Yeah, so like half of the food for today is going to be saved for Thursday. So I have a habit, because the parents don't really eat that much food, but I just have the habit of treating them to stuff, and then they can spread it and enjoy it for like lunch or dinner the next day. Yeah, but I just wanted to thank them for, you know, accepting me into their homes, welcoming me as a second son. She would tell me that, like, oh, he's my boyfriend. I mean, it's like, oh, he's my son's boyfriend, or he's my second son. And then she says that quite often here and there. So it really lifts up my spirit. And yeah, it's Pride Month, so I'm really happy that there's at least a set of parents that are more welcoming of me and of us being together. Hopefully in 2 to 3 years, my parents will be more accepting, and that small dinner will be like a dinner of 6 instead of a dinner of 4 that we currently have quite often, like once or twice a month. Hopefully my parents will want to join, and it'll be a dinner of 6, or even my sister and her boyfriend. Like, the thing is, I would love to have more of a actual family meeting between both in-laws or both sides, and right now it's just us 4, like with his family, which is really good. So that's why I treated them to another dinner. So, but you know, that was the dinner today. We just to celebrate, you know, Pride Month. But because I get to see them so often nowadays, since I'm working from their place, I just want to spend, you know, another moment celebrating the joy that they bring to me. Because his mom always makes me tea. Like today, they make me apple and crystal pear tea, and that was lovely. So I see that you're snacking on some food. What is it? What are you eating?
Chicken. I think you can see it. Yeah, chicken.
Well, if it's in this kind of size, what kind of chicken is it called? What else? Like
popcorn chicken.
Thank you. Because it's popcorn chicken. Here, you not really might be able to tell, but in this box,
there's truffle
mac and cheese. And apparently there's prosciutto. Yeah, so
Very yummy. Okay. It's quite yummy.
what is Pride to you? Why do you think I want to celebrate Pride this year? Or like what's
So Pride is being gay is a little bit different from being straight because there's always this coming out phase that you have to go through. For that, everyone goes out through it in different stages. Colvin's case here, too obvious, right? So he couldn't really hide it. For me, my parents are more like a don't ask, don't tell. They're not like against it at all.
that's like more like my parents, even though it's like so obvious. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, for me, like my parents, I didn't know they knew, but they're cool about it. They just waited for me to be comfortable. And they could tell that when I brought him over, you were more than just a friend. So, but they didn't question it, which I'm very happy for. It's about being comfortable in your own skin with around people you care about. And that's really the opinion like that I care about, really. I don't really care so much about what random people think as much. I mean, you'll never, and I've learned in life, you'll never be able to please everyone. It's impossible. And sexual orientation is, if you're not part of the majority, it's harder for people to understand where you're coming from because they can't relate because they aren't that. And I understand that, right? So I'm not expecting them to, but I'm at peace with what I am. Okay. You can't force yourself to be something you are not. So
that reminds me, my parents want to do like mail order brides where they get people that want like Canadian citizenship from China
because it's desirable, right?
To marry me and then have like a straight life and then have kids. And then, or when that didn't work, because I think that's like a human rights violation, they were like, oh, you have female friends, you have so many, why don't you just try to date them or like try to flirt with them or whatever? And I'm just like, no, I see them as just friends and they're not attracted to me anyways, so it's fine. But yeah, I mean, I did have like crushes here and there, but nothing to the extent that I have for him, physically, emotionally, psychologically, sexually, and other nuances. Pride to me, love, who you are, be comfortable in the skin you are, and your identity. Pride is just being authentic and true to yourself and being proud of that. And then having allies and friendly, and basically finding your own community. So it doesn't always have to be like other LGBT people. It's just finding your own niche or finding your own comfort zone or people that love you for who you are and flourishes with you and want you to grow. But the people that really matter, even if you're kind of distance away, you will always try to reconnect with them. So thank you so much for being part of my life, for everyone that is watching. And I, sometimes I have given up and I'm like, maybe this channel or this vlog is a bit like humble and like small scale and everything. But that's fine because a lot of like actual close friends watches my video and they respond to almost every one of them and they're like updated to my life. And in that regards, I think this is just like, again, it's like a video log that captures my life and and that's good because then when I watches it myself, it's more authentic and I'm not filming this for the favors of other people. I'm doing it for myself and those that really strongly support me. How is their mac and cheese?
I'm enjoying it. It's soft. It's actually not that cheesy. That's not the first flavor that hits me. It's more like the cream.
Okay. So I did have lactate here. And I drank some soy milk. As long as I don't eat the prosciutto because I don't eat meat. My friend made this and she's a really good chef. I'm gonna eat so much of this. It's like lovely. Stop. Anyways, who made this, Leo?
Oh, Kimmy. One of Golden's chef friends.
I know she's very talented. She makes savory. A lot of her sweets is partnership or collaboration. But I just realized that she makes really good truffle mac and cheese. You can make it with prosciutto or without, and you can make it with or without truffle. Because truffle's a pretty like strong flavored mushroom, so it's not preferred by everyone. But me, I love mushrooms. But when I become a father, I told Leo already that I want to have the best diet and lifestyle for my kids. Even though I don't personally eat meat, I will make sure that they have their fair share of nutrition, and if they want meat, then they can have meat. And if they chose to not eat meat, then that will be cool too. But I will let them choose themselves, and then I'll make the food so delicious, and I'll try to accustom to them. Especially if they work hard for themselves, and I'll do so. And when I'm busy, of course, I won't do that. But yeah, I try to be a nurturing and considerate person because I would like to have meals that are more, tailored to my own preferences and lifestyle choices. And if that is what I want for myself, I want not to be selfish, and I want to be able to provide that for my children as well. What do you think of that?
You do want to provide for kids, of course.
That's yes, but what about you? What is your take, and what do you think your contribution and part to this in the future?
I'll be there. I believe in being present for my children. I've seen how my parents treated me, or I lived through it. I have more knowledge than they do. I'm aware of the East and the West in terms of parenting.
So different styles of parenting between the Eastern
culture
and the Western
I'm
American
going to
culture.
try to push for a little bit more socialization as important, and not just pure academic.
Or just purely like funding them financially, or just being them with the banking, and then you should go to school, and like what people do is go to school, have a job, get married, have children.
I won't try to push like a certain
limited.
degree. I mean, job type. That's like they have to discover that on their own. As long as they're doing something for society, I'm satisfied at the end of the day.
Me too.
Yeah, so that's the only thing I believe a parent should want. They want their kids to grow up to be successful, productive members of society, self-functioning adults, right? That want to visit you out of their own will and not because they have to, per se, or that they're dependent because they're completely dependent, right? So.
Currently, I'm leaning more because of I have to, and also because financially it makes it better. Because Toronto's not like.
Well, the housing market in
Toronto
in particular, in Canada, is not. It's like. It's inflated.
It's
it is,
like,
right?
God, I found actual truffle. See, the moment I'm starting eating, he wants to eat too.
Yeah, I do want to eat as well.
So sorry, but I think you're done with mac and cheese. Thank you so much, my love. The rest is mine now.
Okay.
Because this is something I can eat. As long as I have the pill, I can eat the mac and cheese. But the popcorn chicken, there's no pill for that. I just don't touch meat. So please finish this. This is mine. Okay? I think that's fair.
Okay.
Anyways, that was it for our, impromptu Pride Month special, and hopefully you will love what we have in store for June. We're going to have a new boyfriend tag / challenge playlist that are requested by our friends. I really love that. So we have really good friends, and 1 good friend, 2 good friends, 5 good friends, actually 10 good friends. To us is worth much more and valuable than anything else really can have, because we have a strong circle of supporters and friends, and I'm very happy with that. And because of all of you, I'm proud. And I feel loved. Happy Pride. Okay, à la prochaine.
À la prochaine.
Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.